everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the Los Angeles Clippers taking on the San Antonio Spurs. And the Spurs start out with the ball. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Jordan is out there with Griffin. Then it's Barnes. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Redick in at the shooting guard. Parker with no one around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Duncan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
You just got to be careful on defense with Duncan having the ball that close to the basket. So adept at picking up shooting fouls like he did there.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of this game.
Shooting two.
The free throw drops for Duncan.
Yeah, during the early stretches of Tim Duncan's career, the free throw line was a bit of a weakness for him. He's recovered from that, quite consistent over the past few years.
And so Duncan hits them both. And it's Paul with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. To the paint, here's Griffin. Oh, that was something else.
Wow, Blake Griffin giving you all the highlights right here. His jams igniting both the crowd and his teammates.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Back to Parker. Now splitting. Duncan right side. Parker outside. Just 5 on the clock. Over Jordan. Here's Splitter. Duncan trying to break loose. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, that's a healthy make there after missing their first 4 shots. 1 of 5, not what they wanted, but they're on the board.
Paul dishes to Redick. The pass to Griffin. Barnes with it. Leonard picks him up. Here's Duncan. That shot is off. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Lobs it up for Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
That's where they look to him most. DeAndre Jordan with arms that go on for days. Just toss that ball anywhere, and he knows what to do with it.
Now here's Leonard. Parker outside. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Griffin.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off.
Look at that.
We have a lot of great jumpers in the league, but DJ makes a statement every time. Elbows above the rim that time.
Parker passes to Green. Dishes to Splitter. Lets it fly. Pass to Leonard. Now Parker from past the arc. Here's Splitter. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich. He understands they're facing a team that can put up points in a hurry. He said they need to put forth a great effort defensively to prevent scoring runs. They can't afford to let those guys get hot and stay hot. see who wins the battle of wills here tonight.
Excellent, David. Thanks. Well, considering the offensive weapons they're facing, GA, it's understandable that they're concerned.
Yeah, you don't expect to stop that offense altogether, but you hope that you can get enough stops to compete.
Well, have they prepared number one, and then can they communicate the keys in this game? Everyone needs to be on that same page.
Here's Paul, following the bucket by the Spurs. Passes it to Griffin. Over Splitter. Griffin's shot is off.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Duncan, that's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Duncan's got 6.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Paul passes to Jordan. Lays it up and banks it in. And that's now 6 points for Jordan.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so for a dime.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Here's Parker. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Outside, Green. Splitter trying to break free. Green, no luck. Clippers leading by 4. Griffin kicks to Paul. Unloads from 13. That's good on the jump shot.
That's a sweet spot for Paul. That zone between the arc and the paint might be his favorite. A career 50% two-point shooter.
Now here's Leonard. Back to Parker. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Now here's Leonard. Following the miss by Griffin. Pass to Splitter. Back to Parker. He scores, and he's off the schneid with that basket. 1 for 7 on a tough night for him.
And Parker just super efficient at shooting from inside the paint with shots like that.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Parker. Outside, Green. Off target from three-point range.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Paul passes to Reddick. Over Green. No good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Outside Leonard.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
And finished off by Griffin.
But this is when you start to talk about Reddick not just always looking for offense, clearly looking for teammates there.
Parker against Paul. Parker kicks to Duncan. Duncan drawing the double team. 6 to shoot. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Spurs now. 4 on the clock. Here's Parker. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Barnes passes to Paul. He kicks it to Reddick. Lets it go from deep. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Trailing here by 8. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And this is who he has become. Leonard, with the great body control, takes the hit and still able to sink the shot. And one.
The Spurs shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Some changes here for the Spurs. Boris Diaz checked in for Splitter. And it's Ginobili in for Green. Ryan Hollins, he's checked in for the Clippers. Granger comes in for Blake Griffin.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
You think about how quickly it was that Kawhi Leonard just rocketed into superstardom. And as a leader of a very proud franchise, if you're a coach, he's everything you'd maybe want in a player.
Now here's Paul. Yep, that one goes in there. Paul's got 6.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Dion, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, a unique skill set, a very unique body type, and that's complimentary. Diaw can be a matchup problem inside.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Diaw against Granger. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. That's a 2 from Paul, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Spurs trail by 5. And here's Leonard from 3. Kept alive. And that one's good. Parker.
Very aggressive in terms of looking for his shot. 9 attempts already, but only able to knock down 2.
So timeout called here. The first for Los Angeles.
Your Spurs squad.
Down low, here's Paul. Excellent D there from Parker.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
With the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You gotta love the intensity on that attack by Parker to draw the foul. He is a beast off the bounce.
It's his first trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And Parker has such speed and creativity, just causes the defense fits in terms of how to properly guard it.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Clippers in the lead. Paul outside. He dishes it to Granger. 5 to shoot. Redick passes to Hollins. And they'll turn over. Could not get off a shot before second violation. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Hedo Turkoglu's checked in for the Clippers.
Hedo Turkoglu.
And San Antonio has possession, trailing by 2. Paul against Parker. Ginobili kicks to Duncan. Here's Leonard. No good. That would have tied it.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
The word you hear most about Granger is efficient. Good from mid-range, draws a lot of fouls, can score even when the D has all of his attention.
The Clippers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he makes the first. And so Granger nails both of them.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Parker outside. Leonard the pass to Diop. And there's the feed to Parker. And he banks in the layup. Parker's got 7 points in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Paul surveying the floor. And there's the pass to Hollins. Over Parker. Los Angeles with another miss. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 2, Leonard. And it's all evened up. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
So it's the Clippers now.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Paul outside. Kicks it to Reddick. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Turkoglu trying to get open as Hollins. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the wide open shot from Ginobili. And Leonard gets it to go. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Well, on nights where Kawhi Leonard piles up some points, he can make a big mark because of the offensive rebounding prowess.
Outside, Reddick. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Over Ginobili. Was shot by Reddick, no good. Parker against Paul. Parker dishes to Leonard. Back to Parker. It's Ginobili on the wing. Shot clock at 3. A floater. He gets that one. Now it's a 4-point San Antonio lead.
Extraordinary work from Parker to find his teammate for the open basket. His passing is just phenomenal.
It's stolen by Duncan. To the middle. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Ball against Parker. Pass to Hollins. Turkoglu with it. Clock at 6. And the wide open shot from Reddick. Basket is good. The assist from Turkoglu.
Yeah, feel for him right now, guys. He's much better than this 1-for-4 start. He just needs to relax a little bit out there and let that game come around to him.
And that one's good. Parker.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Reddick for 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
That is pure Manu there. Aggressive and relentless, in particular on the defensive end.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Spurs as they end the first quarter on a 20-7 run. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Spurs.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Well, the work on the offensive glass has been impressive as well. So many of their points have come on second and maybe even third chance opportunities.
So with Jordan on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Chris Paul. Danny Granger out there with Jared Dudley. Then there's J.J. Redick, and it's Turkoglu in at the 3. Now here's Redick, and here's Dudley for 3. And Ginobili pulls it down.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Danny Granger pulls it in. Clippers trail by 5. Inside. Dudley the pass to Paul. Turkoglu outside. Shoots from the elbow. The rebound by the Spurs. Duncan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Nobody near Leonard. And it's good in the assist by Parker. Parker's got 4 assists in the game. Parker against Paul. Turkoglu outside. Feeds it to Granger. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Ginobili the pass to Diaw. There's the dish to Leonard. Duncan kicks to Parker. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Now here's Dudley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Passes it to Redick. He kicks to Paul. This one for 3. Rebound San Antonio. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And the foul against Hedo Turkoglu. That's his first foul. A different look now for San Antonio. Splitter comes in for Tim Duncan. And it's Green in for Leonard. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Griffin's checked in. And here's Green outside. Redick with the rebound. Clippers trail by 8. Oh, Griffin in position. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And Blake Griffin, once again, an opportunity to show us his bounce. A dangerous player when he skies up for the alley-oop.
Now here's Ginobili. Buries the long-range jumper. Ginobili's got the lead up to 9 now for San Antonio.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Ball finds Redick. Out to the wing. Dudley against Splitter. Clock at 4. Paul with the ball. He has 6. The shot, no good. Parker outside. Dishes it to Ginobili. And he drives in. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Griffin, and then Griffin with the dunk.
That's what you come to see there. Blake Griffin sky high on that dunk. The D has to keep him from getting that deep.
Pass to Green. And here is Diaw. He's guarded by Dudley. Diaw, the pass to Parker. It's good. The assist that time from Diaw. And that's 13 points for Tony Parker.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Paul. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Parker against Griffin. Splitter. And it's slammed in by Splitter.
Man, if you leave Splitter alone that close for the rim, he certainly has the ability and confidence to rise up and dunk.
Here's Paul. And Splitter pulls it down.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category. And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Parker's shot is off.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And it's Ball with the ball for Los Angeles. Driving the lane. Dudley, no luck. Spurs leading by 7. And here is Parker. He's got 15. He feeds it to Diaw. Ginobili outside. Lets it go with the 3. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
Clippers ball.
So for the Clippers, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Dudley. And it's Barnes in for Hedo Turkoglu. Clippers trail by 7. To the inside, Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that elite pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. To the paint, here's Splitter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
DeAndre Jordan.
It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Well, Splitter playing like a Brazilian Edison, so inventive down there on the post, nearly impossible not to foul him.
The Spurs shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Interesting to see Splitter really emerging from the free throw line. Struggled early in his career, but has been better every year since.
And Splitter drops them both. Clippers trail by 7. Paul outside. Barnes finds Griffin. Lays it in on the pretty alley-oop.
Yeah, you don't want to leave people open when Blake Griffin has vision of the floor. He exploited the hole in the defense that time.
Green, the pass to Diaw. He dishes it to Ginobili. Spurs passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Floats one up. Good D by Barnes. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
DeAndre Jordan, I don't think he's shot more than 10 shots outside the paint the last few years, so dunking is what he does.
Here's Splitter, and it's blocked by Jordan. Griffin passes to Paul. Barnes outside. Redick for 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Inside. Here's Splitter. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Jordan.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Paul dishes to Griffin.
And Griffin not backing down on the inside. He's welcoming that physical play, especially when he's shooting.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Clippers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Blake Griffin. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Griffin.
There's some unique qualities to the play of Blake Griffin, a big with incredible handles and passing skills who can still throw it down.
Griffin hits them both. Now Parker, 15 points in the game. The pass to Green. Now Splitter. Ginobili on the wing, guarded by Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Parker outside. The Clippers grab the miss. Griffin's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 5 assists in the game. San Antonio calls timeout. Blake Griffin really making a difference here.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
Tim Duncan, he's checked in for the Spurs. Leonard comes in for Boris Diaw.
Kawhi Leonard.
Leonard, the pass to Parker to stop the drought, and the layup is good. That's now 8 points for Tim Duncan.
Yeah, Duncan's still making a living by absorbing that kind of contact and able to still score.
Here's Paul. Griffin trying to get open, and it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Here's Duncan. No good on that one. Nice D from Griffin. The Clippers trail. It's deflected. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Danny Granger is checked in for Los Angeles. Paul with the ball. Leonard picks him up. Paul against Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Outside for Redick. Over Green. The shot by Redick, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Duncan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Spurs, Tim Duncan. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Duncan.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Duncan hits them both. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Clippers. Granger misses. Leonard against Barnes. Outside, Green.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first half. Here's Duncan. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Pops it up for Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Leonard kicks to Ginobili. Here's Duncan driving to the basket. Off with the layup. Redick against Green. Outside, Redick. It's stolen by Duncan. Down low. And Duncan throws it down hard.
And Timmy's still able to get up and over the rim, throwing that one in.
Parker against Paul. Outside, Redick. Parker against Paul. Clock at 6. Barnes kicks to Paul. Over Parker. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Leonard attacking. Duncan outside. And Duncan gets double teamed. And the wide open shot from Green. Hits the jumper in space. And it's a 7-point San Antonio lead.
Boy, if you're going to just hand him this shot, you might as well put a bow on it. Green loves the catch and shoot.
Redick surveying the D. Teardrop shot. No good on that one. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. And having been behind by as many as 8, they clawed their way back. Checking out the Spurs. Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
Well, we know the coaches have a steady start to the night for them. They're not wasting possession. They built a nice lead. They continue to limit their turnovers. They're going to do something to beat them.
Kenny, what's your take on the Clippers?
They wouldn't be in such a deep hole if they hadn't given up so many offensive rebounds. Getting out hustled, getting moved around, losing possession. The one thing you can control is effort.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Blake Griffin in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Clippers trail by 7, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for San Antonio, we've got Duncan. Tony Parker is out there with Green. Then it's Splitter, and it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Parker, following the basket by Blake Griffin. Parker inside, kicks it out to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Duncan trying to break loose. They get the rebound. And Duncan gets double teamed. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And the Spurs with possession. Parker finds Green. 6 to shoot. Pass to Splitter. Shoots over Redick. Splitter, that's good. Splitter's got 8 points.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Paul passes to Griffin. Paul outside. Pass to Redick. Barnes outside. From downtown. And Redick the bucket on the assist by Barnes. Redick's got his second basket of the game.
Well, JJ's release is just so quick, even from 3.
Parker against Paul. A floater. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Redick dishes to Paul. Kicks to Jordan. Green against Paul. Outside, Redick. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
The quick release of J.J. Redick, expecting the pass, and the defense can't react to that kind of shot.
Parker against Paul. That one goes in. He's got 17.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
To the middle. Here's Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, here's a bit of an anomaly on the offensive end here tonight. DeAndre Jordan taking control and imposing his offensive will.
Now here's Leonard. 10 points for him. Pass to Parker. Over Paul. And it's Parker again missing. The Clippers trail. That's a 2 from Barnes. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Leonard. He kicks to Duncan. Here's Parker. Parker with another miss. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Clippers. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Here's Paul. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And for an undersized player, Chris Paul's a pretty good finisher around the rim. Certainly knows all the angles.
Outside Leonard from deep. And it's good in the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 9th assist in the game now. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well. His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Now here's Leonard. 13 points in the game. And it's blocked by Jordan.
If there's one end of the floor that DJ takes seriously, it's the defensive end, and he loves to get up and reject those shots.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. San Antonio calls timeout.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Boris Diaz checked in for Splitter. And then for the Clippers, Ryan Owens, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And Ito Turkoglu is subbed in for Barnes. Green inside the three-point line. Rebound by the Clippers. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Now here's Green following the miss by Griffin. Here's Parker, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Parker's got the game tied up here for the Spurs. And the Clippers have possession. Here's Paul, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
At the line for one.
One shot.
And that one falls for Paul.
Well, there's been a lot of stops in CP3's career, but there's been no doubt that when he's on the team, he is the vocal and emotional leader of their production.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 13. Good on the bucket.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Griffin kicks to Turkoglu. Hollins passes to Paul, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Leonard against Turkoglu. Back to Parker. Outside, Green. Parker looking over the floor. Into the lane, and he uses the glass on the lane. Parker's got 21.
And just an insane move on the drive from Parker there, making difficult buckets look incredibly easy.
Paul passes to Griffin. Kicks it to Reddick. Shot clock at 6. There's the pass to Paul. High, arcing shot. Here's Hollins. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Parker.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Clippers?
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
And something else that's sticking out tonight is their assist total. A high percentage of their baskets have been the product of good, crisp ball movement, a good sign for an offense.
The free throw drops for Hollins. San Antonio trailing here. Parker outside. The dish to Green. Pass to Duncan. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Leonard. Duncan trying to break loose. And that one's good. Leonard's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Now that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Oh, Griffin in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the 2009 draft #1 pick, Blake Griffin out of Oklahoma right now doing everything on offense.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 17, and Duncan gets double teamed. Back to Green. Hollins with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Honor Ginobili's checked in for the Spurs. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Jared Dudley's checked in for Blake Griffin. Off the inbound pass. A second chance effort. And Duncan lays it in. Duncan's got 16 points.
Well, if you don't box out the big fundamental, you're going to have a fundamental problem.
Outside, Reddick. Back to Paul. Passes to Dudley. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Turkoglu trying to get open as Holland. Count it, good. Turkoglu's got his second bucket of the game to go.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Ginobili finds Green. Leonard on the wing. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Now here's Reddick. He's got 9 inside. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
J.J. Redick knows everybody's position on every play in the playbook. So good job of getting the ball over to his teammate there.
Now here's Green. Off target from outside.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together. That's exactly the shot they're looking for.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the defender gets caught off balance. Ginobili with that signature burst of his to draw a trip to the free throw line.
The Spurs have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
Taking 2 shots.
That is good from Ginobili. And the Clippers making a change here. Rangers checked in. Both free throws good from Ginobili. Here's Paul. He's got 13. Pass to Granger. Six on the shot clock. Here's Paul. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
Chris Paul knows exactly not just who's going to hit him, but how they're going to hit him.
Green, the pass to Ginobili. Back to Green. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Now here's Redick. 11 points in the game. That shot no good. Ginobili outside. He kicks it to Leonard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
With those long arms and with the high release point, Leonard is practically daring you to foul him.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Kawhi Leonard at the line for 2.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
The first one falls. Barnes, he's checked in for Ryan Hollins. Leonard hits them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Green against Paul. Barnes left side.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside, Redick shoots the 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Ginobili looking around. Green finds Duncan. Here's Leonard. Duncan trying to break loose. Misses in close. Los Angeles leading by 5. Redick dishes to Paul. Barnes outside. In the corner, Granger with it. Over Green. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Leonard kicks to Green. Now the pass to Duncan. Duncan drawing the double team. And here's Green outside. Sinks the triple. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, the defense very attentive to him in the first quarter, but he's finally gotten loose in the second and making them pay.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Personal foul.
The Clippers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Shooting for LA, Jared Dudley, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. San Antonio making a switch here. Splitters checked in. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Los Angeles. And he sinks the second. They play the clock right. They can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Pass to Splitter. Ginobili against Redick. Ginobili the pass to Splitter. Over Granger. They kick it out to Green. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Redick against Ginobili. Fires the 3, and that's good. J.J. Redick for 3.
3 points.
Redick's got 14 points here in the second half. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Clippers ahead, leading by 3. And we'll be back with you right after this. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Spurs trail by 3. So with Griffin sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. We've got Barnes. J.J. Redick is out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Danny Granger. And it's Jordan in at the 5. To the paint, here's Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Green, the pass to Splitter. Leonard, the bounce pass. Here's Diaw. Granger with the defensive effort. Los Angeles leading by 3. To the inside. And they double up Jordan. Dishes it to Redick. Here's Paul. Clock at 6. Barnes outside. Over Green. And they get it back.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Leonard looking over the floor. Outside, Ginobili. Rebound by the Clippers. Jordan's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Down low. And it's Jordan with the jam.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Ginobili outside. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Good awareness there from Kawhi, waiting for his teammate to break free and then finds him.
That's tipped. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one, and the shot is good.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now here's Paul. Pops it up for Jordan. Well-placed alley pass into the layup.
Still the traditional play of Chris Paul as the point guard, that pass-first DNA. Amazing what he's done when you think back through his entire career.
Launches a 3. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Kawhi Leonard.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both. But when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Barnes against Leonard. Ginobili outside to tie it up. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Paul passes to Jordan, and the layup's good off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Clipper lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Paul against Ginobili. Green passes to Splitter. Here's Leonard. Back to Splitter. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. And it's Paul missing. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Ginobili. Dia with it. Outside, Green. It's good. The assist that time from Dia. Diaw's got 4 assists in the game.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
First team foul. At the line for San Antonio, Manu Ginobili. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Ginobili. Tony Parker's checked in for Leonard. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Griffin's checked in. Both free throws good from Ginobili.
I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Now here's Barnes. Back to Paul. Outside, Redick. And he's good on the 3-ball. Redick's got 22.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Green dishes to Parker. Splitter passes to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
Look, it's a broken record game plan on Green to take away the outside shot. So what does he do? Wiggles inside and throws it down.
Paul finds Redick. To the inside, Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Catching the lead pass at full speed. Terrific anticipation. And the delivery on time, on target.
Now here's Ginobili. Shoots over Griffin. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Simply outsmarting the man trying to guard him. Ginobili at this stage in the game has the mind to do that. Gets the defender in the air.
Manu Ginobili at the line for 2.
And the first one drops. Duncan, he's checked in for San Antonio. Both free throws good from Ginobili. Clippers leading by 3. Pops it up for Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Griffin. Lays it up off the glass. And it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Parker kicks to Green. San Antonio again missing. Barnes outside. Back to Griffin. Over Green. Griffin's shot is off. Green against Reddick, right wing. Duncan outside. From the arc. A shot off that time. And the Clippers will come the other way. To the middle. Here's Barnes. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Barnes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Green taking his time here. Splitter against Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Ginobili outside, and it's blocked by Jordan. Reddick passes to Jordan. Second chance shot, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, there is continuous energy in DeAndre Jordan's play, really hustling on both ends and influencing those plays with that activity.
DeAndre Jordan, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Jordan. The Spurs making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. No good on the second free throw. Spurs trail by 10. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Parker passes to Leonard. Lets a floater go. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And Duncan gets it to go in.
Duncan just too good around the rim. That's a cakewalk.
Ball against Parker. Paul dishes to Reddick. Pass to Griffin. And here's Barnes for 3. Shot's good. Griffin making the play.
3.
And the Clippers lead by 11.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Parker. Duncan outside. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Griffin's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Inside. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. To the paint, here's Duncan. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
On the pass to Reddick. The feed to Griffin. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Duncan. To the middle. And it's Green slamming it down.
You gotta love the effort from Parker, constantly helping get his teammates involved.
We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Now here's Reddick. Jordan the pass to Barnes. Griffin trying to get open. They get it again. Jordan kicks to Barnes. Down low. Kicks it out to Paul. Jacks up a 3. A rebound by the Spurs. Parker outside. Duncan down low. Guarded by Jordan. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Tim Duncan.
And as long as Duncan continues to hit shots like that, you're going to feed the big fella. One of the most dominant players ever.
Inside. Griffin down low. Duncan is there. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
San Antonio ball.
And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. To the inside. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Parker. Now just a 5-point Clipper lead. Parker against Paul. To the paint. Clippers moving the ball around. Pass to Griffin. Over Duncan. That shot by Griffin, no good.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Clippers leading by 5. Kicks it out to Paul. To end the drought. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. Leonard dishes to Splitter. Down low. Parker against Jordan. Parker passes to Duncan. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Are you shocked? Are you surprised? It's Tim Duncan.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, DeAndre Jordan.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. He told them, look, guys, we're running out of time. We're going to make a move. It's got to be now. Are you guys ready to make a move? They all nodded, and he said, then go take it. Kevin.
Thanks, David. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Tony Parker. That's his 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul. Shooting for LA. Chris Paul. At the line for 2.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're down by 5. There's 14 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
And they'll get another chance.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those in play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
And so Los Angeles takes the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.